Now about the inventory investment. Number 2, inventory investment or change in stock. Change in stock. Students, inventory investment or change in investment is a change in stock of finished goods, semi-finished goods, and raw material. During a period of time, we calculate inventory investment or the change in investment inventory investment or change in stock by making the difference between closing stock of finished goods, semi-finished goods, and raw material. Difference. Remember that we need to make difference between closing stock of finished goods, semi-finished goods and raw material and opening stock of opening stock of finished goods, semi-finished goods and raw material. So students, change in stock is being calculated by the making difference between closing and opening stock of finished goods, semi-finished goods and the raw material. That was about the investment portion of today's part. Now we will start about the depreciation. depreciation. So students, depreciation is the consumption of fixed capital students. Depreciation is also known as the capital consumption. Replacement of fixed assets current replacement cost or the capital consumption I told here. So these are the other name of depreciation. Students, in other words, depreciation can be defined as loss or fall in the value of fixed assets due to normal wear and tear and expected obsolescence. Students, the concept of depreciation is very important in economics to make full understanding between the differences of gross value and the net value. Because the term gross is inclusive of depreciation and net is exclusive of depreciation. We need depreciation to make the difference between the gross value and the net value. Later I will tell you about these differences. Now the action which we need to cover the depreciation is the depreciation reserve fund or the provision for depreciation. Provision for depreciation. It is also known as the depreciation reserve fund. Depreciation reserve fund. Students, we makes a provision For replacement of fixed assets, we make a provision. It is the provision for replacement of fixed assets. As depreciation is an expected loss. So this provision is called depreciation reserve fund. For example, if a producer purchases a machine of cost rupees 50,000. Suppose that there is a producer who purchases a machine of cost of rupees 50,000, and the expected life of the machine may be 5 years. It means after 5 years the machine will be no more in use, means the machine will be finished, or we can say the value of the machine will be vanished after 5 years. It means per year rupees 50,000 upon 5 years, per year rupees 10,000. We will make a provision. The producer will try to keep rupees 10,000 in place of the reduction of the value on the basis of per year. After 5 years, the producer will have the same amount of the machine if he makes the provision to deposit the amount equal to the amount of the machine which is going to be reduced due to the normal tear and wear. So provision for depreciation helps the producer to meet the financial requirement at the time of purchase of new machines after vanishing of old machines. Students, here the depreciation is totally different from the capital loss. Now I will tell you about the capital loss. Capital loss, the loss in the value of fixed assets due to. Now here mind the reason, remember the reason why the loss in value of fixed assets. So the reason due to natural calamities, unexpected obsolescence, we can say natural calamities, and unexpected obsolescence is called loss. Suppose that due to the earthquake or the fire accident or the flood, when a producer face the loss of his building or the machine, that kind of loss in fixed asset will be termed as the capital loss. Students, provision for, remember this thing, provision for capital loss is arranged by getting insurance. Done. Means having the insurance of the asset is the only provision for the capital loss. Now the net investment. Net investment. Students, net investment NI, net investment, is the actual addition to the capital of the economy. Capital of the economy. Here, remember, only the net investment will be helpful to increase the capital of the economy. Net investment enhances the production capacity of producer. Students, it also had to generate new employments. And finally, net investment also helps to accelerate the economic growth. And national income. National income. So here In short, we will try to understand both the gross, net and depreciation along with the investment. First, if we need to find gross value, then we need to add net value along with the depreciation. Means for G we need to add N plus depreciation. And to calculate net value, we need to make difference between gross and depreciation. Means if we need to calculate N, then we have to subtract depreciation from G. Then if there is the need of calculation of depreciation, then we need to make difference between gross and net. Means depreciation is equal to G minus N. Now join these values, gross, net and depreciation, along with the investment. Then we get these three short formulas. First, gross investment. Is equal to net investment plus depreciation. Means GI is equal to NI plus depreciation. Second, net investment. Net investment, that is the difference of gross investment and depreciation. Means NI is equal to GI minus depreciation. And third one is depreciation. That is gross investment minus net investment. Means depreciation equal to GI minus NI. So students, here is the end of the topic of both investment and the depreciation. So now students, that was your topic. I hope you enjoyed well today's video, and now I will make a humble request to make proper notes of the topic which I studied here today. And please submit your notebooks soon or on time, that I can make correction of your notebooks. Students, in next video we will start with our next topic. Till then, stay happy, stay safe at your home. Thank you. Jai Mata Di.